news. We got a brand new show that's breaking all the rules. Started out from VA and now we on the move from local to global, cause we got something to prove. We came from the bottom, now we at the tippy top to hold it down for our people, cause we all we got. It's a cold, cold world, but we keeping it hot. With our future on the line, ain't no time to stop. All work over here, still we having fun. Yeah, we say it like it is, ain't no holding our tongue. Go get us on the team, yeah, we getting it done. And shout out to Travell, yo, you number one. It started with a dream that turned into a vision. Now educating new generations is our mission. Ears to the streets, yeah, we steady politicking. If it ain't about to change, mind your business.
Now wait again, minute. Wave your hands with it. Wait again, minute. Wave your hands with it. Now wait again, minute. Wave your hands with it. We top six like we all up on the gram with it. Now wait again, minute. Wave your hands with it. Now wait again, minute. Wave your hands with it. Now wait again, minute. Wave your hands with it. We top six like we all up on the gram with it.
I thought that was a masterpiece.
What up? It's your boy Super K from Super Sound Lounge, rocking with your favorite podcast. Wait again, minute. Listed on all platforms: iTunes, Google Play, Tidal, Spotify. Y'all already know the vibe. Tune in.
Welcome to another episode of Wait Again Minute podcast. Today is Thursday, May the 12th, 2022. I am the creator and director, Gail, and of course, I got my co-host,
Miss Go Getter.
Can you let me finish introducing you though?
Yeah, I just had to say it myself.
Cool. And so tonight we have two special guests. We're gonna have a fire episode as we have every Tuesday and Thursday. But today we have Mr. Kenneth KB Bullock as well as the Kimberly Wimbish.
Cam,
So how y'all doing?
everything's great, man.
Everything's
Better.
wonderful.
Beautiful.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good. Miss Go Get It, how are you?
I'm good.
What does good mean?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm good.
Gotcha.
She outside.
She
outside.
outside.
Yeah. Everybody outside.
We outside. We outside today. Trust. Yeah, we're gonna get this thing popping and get it going. We talking about some shit.
Miss Go Get It. So
hold on. I can cuss. No.
yeah,
no,
you're good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aw.
sometimes
you
senior
can.
citizens
Yeah,
cuss.
we're gonna get
Absolutely.
we're gonna get this shit rolling, man. We're gonna get it done. Yes.
Absolutely. So Miss Go Get It, what you got going on?
Oh, I don't have much of anything going on today. However, I am sitting here with our fabulous guests. We're going to talk about entrepreneurship. We're going to give away some fun stuff.
I'm so excited. I love giveaways.
Yes, and we're going to talk about, what you do in the show. Let's not
Okay.
forget the show.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk about Monica. We have a lot to talk about. Woo!
My sister Monica. Yes.
We have to get
Let's go.
going.
Okay.
Okay, so to my right we have Mr. KB himself. Introduce yourself, KB.
I think Kenny Bullock, KB. I think y'all know me out there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, y'all know me out there. Whoever tuning in, whoever don't know me, that's who I am. Y'all already know.
That's it.
That's it. And
okay.
like you said, entrepreneurship is real. For those who don't know me, I'm a contractor. I started about 20 years ago building houses and rental properties and all types of stuff like that. I used to own the palace. For people who don't know, they shut my palace down.
He was determined.
The city of Norfolk did. I was determined to get that out.
He had it. Patty.
Yeah, they were petty. I'm here to tell the real story.
Oh, sure. This is a documentary.
The documentary.
The real story is out,
Get
yo.
the story out.
Tune
They
in.
said I own all kinds of money, all kinds of lies. Just lies. They just lied. Though.
Okay, so we're gonna get into that because I know it's burning. You get
It's
Yes,
been burning.
Lord
It's been
have
burning.
mercy.
Y'all been waiting for this.
okay, and then we
Cool.
have the Kimberly Wimbish, the connector.
Yes. Hey, connector. I'm excited to be here. Connecting dots, connecting dots and solving problems. That's all.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
Well,
I'm gonna go first.
okay.
I'm gonna bring it home.
Okay, well,
Go.
he's bringing it home. Okay, so I'm just honored and pleasured, to be here because this man has fired me so many times, so I can't even believe that
Yeah,
I'm sitting here beside him because every time I turn around, I'm getting fired, but I always come back though, so it's the best it can be.
Bring it back in. I gotta throw it out and reel it back in.
Wait a minute. So, KB, why you keep firing them for?
Well, says sometimes Kim, says she just all over the place. She just glam and she just this and she just that. And when I try to bring her into something that's good with respect to my entrepreneurship or anything I'm trying to do, just sometimes she don't act right.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
So
exactly.
she all over the place. So basically, what you're saying is she's not available when you want her to be available.
Exactly. Yeah, she busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I just want to shout out real quick. I'm glad that my PR was able to fly in today. Mr. Brandon Randleman is in the building, you know, my PR, because he handles all my scandals. So therefore, you know, I'm just going to go ahead because the clients pay me. I'm gonna let him say that, you know, that is the reason why, you know, I get fired, but that's really not the reason. But at the end of the day, I need to make sure that those checks keep coming in. So we always,
Absolutely.
I'm going with it. I'm protecting the client.
Yes,
The best ever.
Yes.
The best ever. So we just out here on this platform. So, you know, we just want to say that, you know, I respect, you know, Mr. Bullock, because he recognizes that, you know, this is a lifetime commitment for public relations. Unfortunately, oftentimes people say, hey, I just got to do an event, or I need to run for this, or I need to do this, or I need to get out here. But they don't understand, like, this is an every single day commitment to telling your story, talking about your brand, letting people know exactly what you do. And so he's one of those people, you know, 2 decades strong, from when he first kidnapped me and had me, you know, bartending to, you know, the elevation of being able to go to college and do, you know, great things. And so now I can wheel him in with the big leagues, you know what I'm saying? Because he's transitioning.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Kim
that's what we had to do.
Kim said he's transitioning.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
transitioning.
exactly.
Yeah,
I'm coming back home. That was going for a bit. I go back home right now. And let her help me take certain things to the next level.
Okay.
What we're trying to do.
Okay,
No doubt about
so
it.
Kim,
Yes.
now everyone know you as being the connector. So you do PR. You have your own PR firm.
Yes. So I have a public relations firm. It specializes in just telling stories, getting behind the scenes, staying behind the scenes. You know, I'm kind of like how Gail is to Oprah. I'm behind a lot of powerful people. Okay.
Yeah.
And so it is just very important for me, you know, to tell the stories of those unexpected.
Okay.
So I really don't even like, honestly, to work with people who has the perfect life. You know,
No,
I want to be able.
The problem though is that she never told my story. No,
Well, let me tell you one thing.
Well,
Okay.
she's gonna tell it. She's gonna tell it in a few
the
minutes.
real story.
Oh, well, I don't
you
even.
want her to tell the real story.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Okay. Because I was about to say now, hold on now. Is all the doors and everything locked down? Because Lord, if his real story comes out, good God.
Listen. I purchased a building 200 East Plume Street.
Okay.
Back in 2008, which I'm the only African American that owns a building in all of downtown Norfolk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
And even when I did that, I put a club in there, you know, basically club/restaurant. And then and basically they didn't like that.
Okay.
Certain people didn't like African American perspective in downtown Norfolk. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that was wrong because our money spent just like everybody else.
Exactly.
So being that that's the case, when they came and they just made all types of scandals. I mean, everything. I owe tax money. I that, blah, blah. People doing this, doing that.
So at
all
that
lies.
time, is that when you brought
And I
Kim
went to
aboard?
get Kim. She was nowhere to be found. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
No, she came to my rescue. She came to my
Exactly.
rescue. Yeah.
So Kim, you
Yes.
being a PR, explain to those that don't know
Mhm.
exactly what is a public relations person.
So
Sure.
public relations is really just being able to tell who you are, what you represent, and what you do. So
Okay.
oftentimes there are a lot of great people who do enormous things all the time. They donate, they give back, they sponsor, they have a great business, but they want to be behind the scenes.
Right.
Like people like this. Serial entrepreneurs.
Right.
But they don't understand sometimes the importance of letting people know a little bit about what you do so that things can be connected.
Right.
So if I know that you own this business over here in finance, maybe, and then I also know that you may sell t-shirts. So when someone calls me and say, hey, I need to get some t-shirts or I need a financial advisor, I'm
She'll
able
bring
to
that
direct you to you.
Exactly.
But oftentimes if you're doing that behind the scenes and you never tell anybody that you've been this
You're
great
doing something.
financial advisor for 20 plus years, how can you get more clients?
Yeah.
How do people know how to call you in to be an expert? You can, you know, get opportunities to speak at, you know, universities, maybe how you can get opportunities to recruit new employees.
Right.
So it's just very important when you feel comfortable. And if you are a business owner to be able to tell your story about who you are, where you came from. It's so motivating to see different people like myself. Let's just real quick. I was a high school dropout, a young teen mom. Now that I have my master's, now that I have my bachelor's, now that I've been able to pursue other things, guess what? Women are in my inbox all the time. They're like, thank you. Like, now we're encouraged to go back to school.
Right.
It's never too late. I'm a non-traditional student. So those things, sometimes we want to stay behind the shield and not say anything, but it also, you never know who you can encourage or help. So it's important to be able to like get that information out there.
And
So-
she has that story too.
Right.
You know, and
Right, so
relative
she
what
has
she's
the
been
same
through.
story.
And how she came from one place to the next,
Yes.
just like a lot of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have a story to tell
Mhm.
in reference to how we take one thing from one place, take it to the next place, and just keep elevating it
Yep.
to the next level.
Yep.
And that's all we're really here to do.
Right.
I mean, it's a lot of people that have businesses out here right now who don't really know how to take their businesses from one level to the next,
Right.
or what
Right.
platform to
Right.
go to, or what
Right.
people to talk to.
Mhm.
I mean,
Right.
people talk to me all the time about business. Okay, man, listen, can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? This or that. Others, but I want to make sure that you're serious about what you're
That's
doing.
right.
Right.
Because they see my dedication. They see exactly where I'm at. I mean, even with respect to the yokes on us that I own in Portsmouth, and we're good to do another one near Chesapeake Square Mall.
Okay.
I get in there and cook.
Mhm.
I get in there and wait.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get in there and do a lot of things that some of the owners won't do.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? So that's another situation that, you know, that people need to be in and understand that to really get to that next level,
Right.
to really
Right.
get where you're trying to get to, you have to be hands-on. You have to do certain things in
Multitask.
reference to showing people, listen, this is how I got where I'm at.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's huge.
So now I know with you, KB, you want to be behind the scene because you even say that to me. I just want to be behind the scene. So you want to be behind the scene a lot, and you have Kim in the front.
But,
being your
that's,
PR.
but sometimes that's
So
just
Kim-
a no. I mean,
but you like to talk too.
that's
Yeah,
exactly what I'm
yeah.
gonna talk because the thing about it that when you have a platform like this, I mean, y'all have a great platform. You know what I'm saying? You have to
Yeah.
say things. You have to let people know exactly where you're
Engage,
coming
yeah.
from. Also,
Right.
you know, not that I even want to be behind
Right.
the scenes. I think that it's more where you need people. I can't do it all by myself.
Right.
No, I need Kim.
So
I need
what you
Amber.
having
I need
Kim?
Brandon.
Okay, now this is what I'm about to ask you. So what you having Kim, and Kim, I want you to chime in on this too, because this
Okay.
is a question for you as well. With you having Kim and you like to be behind the scene, as far as you want her to handle certain things of your life, certain businesses that you
aspects,
have,
Mhm.
and you don't want to, be in the forefront with that. And she just said that her part of her job is connecting your dots to tell your story to get more people to, pretty much come to you, attract more customers
Sure,
or
sure.
whatever. Kim, from you, how do you go about getting the person who don't want to come out and tell everything, but they want to kind of be behind the scene? They don't want to be known for this, that, or the other. What do you do to pull it out of them?
Basically,
So
what
you
she's
can
saying, Kim,
connect the
is
dots.
her, like her.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's-
So-
I'm
like Casper
KB.
the Ghost.
Mhm.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
capable. Okay,
I-
that's good.
mhm.
That's good. I mean,
Mhm.
sometimes you have to protect yourself and be behind the scenes,
Right.
and it's cool. So you just offer the opportunity to give them different platforms. Okay.
Mhm.
So basically, even I would say, like with you guys, I never knew that you were shy, but look at all the events
Mhm.
and the media stories we've had you guys at. So at the end of the day, when we shout you out, they still know it's you. So you still get on that platform. So you don't even understand it. Basically, you've been put on the platform and you just end up showing up. So with KB,
Mhm.
he's a real live and nobody contact him because I'm his PR. And if you want money from him, you have to go through me. But he's a real live philanthropist.
Mhm.
KB gives. He writes
Mhm.
some checks from his business to donate to certain causes
Mhm.
and to people and individuals. But everybody doesn't have to know it publicly, but the right people. So when things
Right.
happen or there's opportunities for grand exposure, I'm going to call him because I know he's going to support great causes. And so at the end of the day, even though he's behind the scenes, he's still out there. So people know, oh, like, yeah, KB sponsored this event or he sponsored this particular,
Okay.
cause. And so those are the things that you do with people. So the whole time he's thinking like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to write a check because I don't want to go.
Mhm.
I don't want to be there. I don't
Yeah.
have time because he's
Mhm.
busy. He's a serial entrepreneur. So he has
Mhm.
several businesses and he is a ghost investor as well too. So
Mhm.
there's a lot of things happening out here in the state of Virginia that y'all don't even know he's attached to.
Oh.
However, when it's time to support a great cause,
Mhm.
those are the individuals you go get. You have a Rolodex of people
Yeah.
where you call them for those moments and those opportunities. And so maybe publicly everybody doesn't know, but maybe the foundation or the executive director of those different organizations, they know in their hearts and their mind and in their checkbooks,
Okay.
in their accounts, they know like, oh yeah, this is a great business owner right here.
Right.
So oftentimes you just want to connect those dots with the right situations and then you
Okay.
still get the information out there publicly.
And Kim
Okay.
knows she can call me.
Mhm.
And when any time when anything
Make sure this is recorded. Does everybody have that recorded? Okay.
Please, because a lot of things she do offer great causes.
Right.
You know,
Public,
this young lady right here has really done a lot for a lot of people, and that people don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever they say and things of that nature, people can say everything about all of us. at the end of
Right.
the day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Regardless
saying?
of
And that's
what.
what they do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, and I'm not gonna say that they're the haters,
Right.
but you know what I'm saying? They are fans.
You're not gonna say
They
what
are
y'all
fans.
fans.
But they are
fans.
fans at the end of
Right,
the day.
right.
Yeah.
So when you have that, you know what I'm saying, each one of us know exactly what we bring to the table
Mhm.
and what
Yeah.
we do for any cause. You
So
know,
why
that
do
we
you
know.
like being behind the scene? What's your reason for wanting to be behind the scene?
Because basically, like I said again, I can't do it all. You know what I'm saying? And not so much behind the scenes, but I think that where is needed, that's when I need to come out. You know, there's certain times you don't really need to come out. You don't really need to do so. You don't really need to let everybody know what's going on or need to be shown in certain situations. And what you know what I'm saying, you just want to like Kim say, listen, write the check and everything's good. And then if she shouted out, cool, because you know, you have a lot of people that I've done things for or that I've written checks for, and they took all the credit, which I'm okay with that. Whether it was a turkey drive or whether it was giving away something or blah, blah, whatever. And what I you know what I'm saying, but Kim is gonna let it be known that, listen, if I get a check from KB for whatever the situation is, I'm definitely gonna let people know that he did do his part in reference to the situation. And when I
and you don't want to be overly exposed either, because you can't help everything. You
Yeah.
cannot help and solve every problem. And so that's what I tell people oftentimes, Brandon and I, we have to just take a break and we have to be like, hold on. Because it'll be like you finish one thing and you hit with 20 other things. And you can't overexpose yourself because you can't save the world, but you can help implement different types of opportunities and chances, or you can help direct people to another connection that they may be able to, you know, use. But, you know, working different cases or just working different cases that you're trying to help people, and then also working your full-time job because it's entrepreneurship. You got to stay focused and grounded.
Exactly.
And so it's important. So sometimes when you are so much on the scene, then no, everybody will be contacting you, and you can't handle that either because you still got your 9 to 5. So as we know that, like KB, sometimes he's at Yolks on Us cooking, you know, baking the eggs because the cook may call out. So therefore, you don't have time to be right on the front end because you got to handle, because you don't want to come to Yolks on Us and there's a sign that say we're closed today. So those are the things.
That's not gonna happen.
Right, correct. So that's what I'm saying. Right, correct.
That's not gonna happen. Yeah.
So no matter what we're going through or what the problems that we have to solve, like we still have to remain focused and remain on task, because people, the level of expectation that people have for the things and the projects we're working on, like it still has to go. Yep.
Yeah,
It still got to go full pace.
So Kim, let me ask you something. Now, you being a PR, right? Is there a certain area that you like, people that you would work with, or that you, well, I'm not saying I would, because you work with probably most people, but is there like politicians or like serial entrepreneurs or a kid group? Is there certain people that you will work with before another, or do you have a preference rather?
No, I honestly don't have a preference. It just has to be landed and placed on my heart. I have to like something in their story has to make me passionate or want to help them. And then that's just how it goes. You know, I don't do it for the money. I do it for because I'm passionate about it. So with PR, you have to be connected to the right stores, the resources. So I have to be able to contact people to tell them, say, hey, can you tell the story or fight for this different cause? So therefore, I can't just go out here and speak on something that that's not familiar to me or that it can't relate to me. Because I have to be like a full soldier, boots on the ground, to be able to get this done. And so therefore, yeah, I just really honestly, I let God lead. And if it's like, do it, whether I'm getting paid or for free, it's like, I got to do it. And I just go ahead and do it. And so honestly, no. So that is why, like, I tell people oftentimes too, like, I don't really only do public relations. I do logistics. I do event management. I do branding. You
do it all.
Events. Yeah, whatever.
All.
Because if it's something that I like, or somebody brings an idea to me, I'm like, okay, yep, we can do it. Let's go. So it just depends.
But they're getting paid. I don't know what she's talking about. But she always want to check. No, I'm just kidding.
From people like him, yes, I do.
No, Kim would, no.
People like him, yes, I do.
Kidding. Kim would do things just out of goodness of her
exactly, because Brandon's here.
She's a good person.
We have a live audience today, the first live audience, because, you know, we're here. So, you know, Brandon flew in. Now, Amber Hurley, shout out to Amber Hurley.
Amber Hurley.
She flew in.
She global.
She global.
Yeah, exactly.
Lele, Disney Channel sold out this weekend. We're going to have hundreds of kids at the Croc Center. Yes. So, you know, we just making moves. And again, right here, like bringing people together, bringing people to do different things. So, you know, like straightforward, you know, because we're right in the moment.
And we want to keep it VA.
Right.
I mean, not no.
He does. Amber and I don't.
Yeah.
And Brandon doesn't.
But
We'll keep you VA.
But what I'm saying is that, you know, in Virginia, we are forced to be reckoned with people in Virginia, people from Virginia. And you have a lot of things coming outside of other places, whether it's New York or Florida or DC, that'll come here and get the Virginia dollar.
Right.
And we don't really support our old Virginians. You follow what I'm saying? So we have to now understand that we want to support our own. We want to support Virginia. We want to support Norfolk, Portsmouth, Hampton, Newport News. Everywhere that you have does a business or a restaurant or anything that you have going on, support it here.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
And
true.
whatnot, you know what I'm
That's true.
saying? Because a lot of things come all the way from other places,
Yep.
and everybody from Virginia goes, or
Mhm.
everybody from Virginia sees it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what you know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So that's one thing we definitely want to talk about and expound on.
Yeah.
That definitely support VA, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a long time coming.
It's a long
Yeah.
time
You know what I'm
coming.
saying?
It's coming though.
Definitely,
Coming though.
It's a lot of
coming,
great.
It's coming, but it's a long time coming.
Yeah, it's a long time coming, but it's a lot of great opportunities for advancement. It's a lot of great opportunities for just networking and bringing things together.
Right.
You know, the key is collaboration. And so I
Exactly.
just feel like, you know, building good relationships with great
Mhm.
people to bring different types of awareness or to just bring different types of businesses or opportunities
Sure.
together. Like, because I can't think about everything, but if
Right.
somebody has a little idea and they come to me, I'm like, okay, yep, you can do it this way, that
Then
way.
You can collab.
We can collab and just make it happen. So that's very important because we're all busy. I mean, honestly, you work 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
You work 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
I work 24 hours a day. And now
Right.
it's just like, as I've gotten older, I'm like the old people. I wake up every morning at 5:30, 6 o'clock. So regardless if I just came into 3 o'clock, I'm right back up.
Right.
And we're going
Mhm.
all the way to the end of the night,
Exactly.
11, 12 o'clock at night. So it just doesn't stop. And our brains are always thinking, but sometimes we don't think about the new innovative ideas that are happening. So that's why it's important to keep other
Mhm.
people around you. So like, you know, Amber, like we rocking and rolling. I got to keep her around me because, you know, she's younger than I. You know what I'm saying? So she has ideas. She calls me for ideas. Then we put the ideas together.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
so those are the type of things that you have to build like real good
Yeah,
relationships,
do.
solid relationships
Oh,
with,
yes.
so
Yes.
that you can keep on growing.
And it's just good
Yep,
people,
it-
you know what I'm
yes.
saying, coming together with good people.
Mhm.
There's a lot of great people out there.
It
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
It
And this
is.
is the reason that y'all have this podcast to
Right.
let people know, listen, that we want to hear you. We want
Yep.
to talk to you. We business
Right.
people. We want y'all to be business people.
Mhm.
We
And
want y'all
speaking
to
of
be
that,
entrepreneurs.
KB, tell us, what was your very first business?
My very first business was I'm a contractor,
Right.
and that's what it was. I buy real estate. I own real estate. That was really one of my very first businesses.
So
that I
how
went
did
on.
you roll from being a contractor to the restaurant? Well, let's go back to Palace because you had Palace.
Yeah, exactly.
Restaurant. And I know you want to get that off.
But
your
no,
chest.
but the Palace was
let's-
basically a huge accomplishment for me in reference to buying a
Mhm.
building in downtown Norfolk. And
Right.
I'm just a real estate guy. So
Right.
when I went to buy the building, you know, I just really looked at it no more than anything else that I may have bought.
Mhm.
But other people say, "Oh man, this is really a huge
Yeah, that was a
leap."
big deal.
That was a big deal, and I didn't even really recognize how big of a deal that it was
Right.
in reference to that situation of me purchasing the building. To put the club in there or to put the restaurant in there. And as I grew in reference to that, I understood exactly what it took to do a restaurant. And two things that take to do in the business: that dedication and determination.
Yeah.
If you have dedication and determination, you're going to be successful, no doubt about that. So that's really what drove me to really take it to the next level. And it's unfortunate that people didn't like me being African American and being downtown Norfolk.
Right.
But I was there, and I'm still there, and I still own the building.
So what were some of the problems that you came across?
Oh man, it was
by being
everything.
down there?
Oh, I mean, just all types of stuff from the city that wanted me to be there, saying that, you know, it was people doing all types of things and saying I owe all this money for taxes, which was all lies. But that was just everything just to get me out of the building.
Right.
And
Right.
basically, what they were really was trying to do was to force me either to sell the building or lose the building,
Mhm.
which they didn't accomplish that.
Right.
Right.
You know, because
Still
that was
standing.
my night job. That was my
Right.
day job at the end of
Right.
the day. And I think that they didn't really understand that. I don't know what they were thinking.
Bloop.
You know what I'm saying? They
That was
had
one
me
of those
all.
bloop.
Yeah, exactly. There was a big blooper. You know what I'm saying? So even in reference to that,
Mhm.
I mean, when I didn't have anybody in the building, I still was able to pay for the building.
Right.
And,
Right.
and things.
Right.
And they just really thought, I mean, they
They
really
thought it was gonna go
underestimated
under.
me.
Yeah.
They underestimated me so bad. So then Tony Brothers, which is the NBA referee, he came
Mhm.
in and leased the building
Yeah.
Mhm.
and put Brother Restaurant in the building.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
at
you
this
still
point, so
making
he is
money
my
from it.
tenant right now.
Mhm.
And when he has a nice Brothers restaurant, beautiful
Yes. A
place.
wonderful
Yes.
spot.
That's nice.
You know
Their
what I'm saying?
food good.
Nice
that
ground.
a
ground
lot of people
lounge.
go
Yeah.
to,
Yep.
and we want everybody to go there.
Mhm.
You know, support Tony Brothers, support
Yep.
Brothers Restaurant.
Two black
Right.
men
Yes,
working together. Yep.
exactly, no doubt about
Providing opportunity.
So there
And
were
it-
just some struggles there.
I tell
was
you
just
one
some struggles
thing.
there.
You could tell Kim is PR because when I tell you she cleaning up,
Yes.
she
Kim the
definitely
cleaner.
cleaning up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, I just want to say, you know, also, you know, the good part of the story is, you know, I just never forget, you know, that KB, you know, a long time ago, you know, because, you know, he's just VIP and he's the person that, you know, if there's an establishment or there's something he wants to get into, you know, he just walks to the front, you know, it's KB and you just get on in.
Yeah.
And so, you know, for the real scandal, the real, the real story, the real boss, because these are what bosses really do. And this is also inspiring, One time, Mr. KB, he walked to an establishment, be able to go in there, because when he goes in, he just buys bottles and does everything for everyone. But, he only drinks water and juice. However, one time, it was just suddenly was something going on and, venues around here just don't have full capacity. And so, he had to walk up somewhere one time and he wasn't able to get in. And so, what he did the next day? That's when he went and bought the palace. So that's the real story. Okay. Because he said, basically, I'll always be able to walk into the door because now I own my own club. So, that's what happened, but that's powerful though.
No,
It
is.
That's powerful though. That's powerful though that, you take an opportunity or a chance of, something maybe not going your way. And then you solve a problem. You solve a problem. So now the problem has been solved. He started, he got in the situation where he always has the keys who can walk right in the front and then
Even
also
now-
provide
even now I got
right.
the- and even now I got the-
Correct.
That's what I was about to ask you. So what about when the restaurant
And providing opportunities for people.
You can just walk on in the restaurant.
Oh, yeah, I got the
full
keys.
right
Yeah,
now.
Tony know I got the keys. Shout out to Tony brothers.
We don't have no tables
Shout
right
out to
now.
Tony. Hey, Tony.
Yes,
they don't have no
exactly,
tables.
exactly, yeah.
He don't eat. I don't even think KB
No,
eats,
never
so
get
you don't got to worry about it.
No doubt about it.
Yep.
Yeah, no, exactly. But
Yep.
but in reference to that, it was a big deal,
Yeah.
and it still is a big
Yep.
deal in reference to how we as entrepreneurs and as Black entrepreneurs can make things happen that we feel like cannot happen. I mean, even me, I'm back outside, so I think I'm Jay-Z, I think I'm Kanye, I think I'm Steve Jobs, I think I'm all of them. I think I'm everybody. You know what I'm saying? All in one. But because the thing about it, if they can do it, we can do it.
Yes.
You know, and I think that's what a lot of people. I mean, I was talking to a girl one time, and she was like, when she told me, she said, "Man, you talk like you Puffy JC." Oh man, I went bananas. I said, "Who is they?"
And right, you recording this like this stuff is crazy, and we need this behind it. This is crazy.
I said, "Who are those guys?" So I said, "Shit, they bleed just like I
need to
bleed."
know who you
know,
are.
I had to cut myself to see if something else was coming out beside red. And when she said that, I said, "Come on now, you got me all messed up." I said, "I'm KB, trust."
Right. KB, baby.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. So I say that to say that, and even those guys, if you look at them on Instagram and things like, they'll let you know. Listen, this is what it is. Everybody here has a gift. You just got to take it and hone in on your gift. And people don't feel like that they have a gift, but they do.
Right.
Everybody in this room have a gift
Yes.
that you can take to one place or the next place. It's just you just have to do it. You know what I'm saying? You really just have to do it. So I just want to say that and wanted to let everybody know, man, listen, whatever your dreams are, whatever your aspirations are, whatever you feel like that you can do, or you don't feel like you can't do it, just try it. Just go for it. You got to go for it. You know what I'm saying? And trust your results, trust your instincts, and you can take it to the next level.
And you have to put in that work. A lot of people just
what?
see like you guys and just
put that
see
work in.
and they don't see
They
the
don't wanna
behind the
put in the
scenes.
work.
Yeah, no, they don't see
But
behind the
you
scenes.
stand up 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like a lot of people want to be entrepreneurs, but they don't want to put in that.
You gotta put that work in.
It don't work like
all
that.
day. And then a lot of people want to take recognition for your work.
Right.
What you know, for me, if people know I'm a money guy. So, it's okay if you want to take the recognition. Just bring me all the dollars.
Right. That's me
I'm
too,
okay with
baby.
that.
Like I don't care about none of that either.
Yeah, sure, exactly.
So I know you saying you started 20 years ago with the houses, and then there was around within that time when the market kind of crashed. So how did you maintain during that time?
Well, you got to diversify your portfolio. So anything that you have, for number one, you should have a different source of income. That's first, because you can't rely on one thing. That's how a lot of people go down. A lot of people can't really survive because they only have one source of income. So if you have several sources of income, you can survive when there's a recession like going on right now, when the market changes and things of that nature. So I always built houses in the $250,000 price range. So it didn't really affect me as much because the guys that are doing $1 million houses, the $600,000 houses, they had to come down to my price range.
Right.
So I was already in the pocket with respect to that price range. So I was fine really at the end of the day. So it really didn't affect me as much as it did most people back in 2008 and 2009. And then when the market really crashed. And it's going to crash again.
So?
Oh, sure.
That's what they keep saying.
Yeah,
that's what they keep saying.
Yeah,
No,
because
but
that
that rate is crazy right now. Oh,
Yeah, everything the rate.
No,
the product is low.
The rate's going up.
Right.
It's crazy. Everything's high.
Yeah.
Everything's so expensive. But the thing about it in entrepreneurship, and if you're doing anything, it's all about overhead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You keep your overhead low, things of that nature. Like I had a guy offer me a building. He wanted $185,000 for the business. And then the rent was $6,000 a month. I said, oh no, most definitely not. Yeah, that's not for me.
Right.
No, it's because you can't make it.
Right.
You know, at the end of the
Yes,
day
$6,000
with that.
a month.
And then he
God.
didn't own the building, so they just wait for him to leave out, and then you negotiate a new lease.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's just certain things and certain tricks of the trade that you are able to do to basically take it to the next level and basically be able to hone in on your craft and what you're trying to do with your craft.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how I roll it.
The sneaky link.
I will come behind you now, so don't play.
Oh,
The dollars ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, just kidding. But I'm just saying, I just think that like I say, if you have a gift, if you want to do something, you just gotta go for it.
You gotta go for it. You gotta reach out to people.
Oh, yeah, sure,
Don't be afraid to reach out to people that are already experts in that field, already doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, you just never know. I know that KB has poured into a lot of young men out here who had aspirations of building houses. You know, I don't know if they're still doing it now, whatever, but he still gave them the opportunity to learn. They may have even invested together, but it's still about just giving people the opportunity. You can't take away from that. The thing about it is everyone's scared to like tell people, like help them a little bit or say, hey, here's the resource or contact this person or do this or do that. They're not going to get what you have.
Right.
You have your own lane. And so it's important to share because you have your own lane of what you can do. So you can come and look and see what we're doing. And then think like, oh, it's so easy for me to go and do it, but it's not going to work out for you because the favor isn't over there on you for what the other person's doing, but still learn from that person, or you may be able to grow. So oftentimes, like right now, currently, I wasn't really focused on a lot of corporate PR, but like I have a mentor, that's her focus, corporate PR. And so now I'm over here in that lane of doing other great things, but it's because I was humble and I provided my service to say, hey, like I want to intern and do something different. I want to catch all markets. And you heard KB said, so if this isn't working, I can still go over here. So if small businesses aren't working and, you know, they're like, well, we can't handle PR right now. Well, corporate companies, they always have money. So you can always get those contracts. So, but I wouldn't be able just to jump over there not knowing what to do and what to happen. So it was important to work with someone who had decades of experience and say, hey, like I'm getting older now, I can still get a cut, put you in the front, everybody's winning.
Exactly.
Everyone can win.
And
That's the thing that a lot of people don't want to do.
And for me, listen, I'm not giving out no more free advice. I'm gonna do an ebook and y'all gonna start paying for it. I'm all like, all right.
Okay, wait, it's just been released.
Don't keep calling me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? The ebook will be coming out. The ebook will be coming out soon. And I done gave out too much. The ebook will be coming out soon.
Ebook coming soon. Okay. Book release coming soon.
Spike Lee did it. You know, so a whole lot of them doing ebooks. You know, so yeah, let's get to the ebook. I need the green screen.
Okay, well, you heard it here. So we've just, it was officially been released, exclusive. So we'll make sure that y'all in the book. Make sure y'all in the book signing because it's going down.
Members, we have a lot of other business ventures that we're going to be involved in.
Oh, for praise God. God has answered all prayers. God has answered all prayers.
Keep bringing you on.
Keep bringing me on. I mean, you know, he always says that, you know, a lot of times, you know, he said, you know,
everything in time. Everything in time. Sure,
yes. So it's all good. I mean, the thing about it is when you, and I'm grateful and honored to be able to work with so many bosses that are at his level, that are serial entrepreneurs, because they will recognize and understand that, hey, let me just go ahead and invest in this person because I know that they can take my next plane, or they can't be the face of everything, or they may want to have different dealings that they're doing. And they're just like, hey, okay, go ahead. Let me put this person up. Let me bring this person up. Because at the same time, when you look at most serial entrepreneurs, the longevity of their careers and the things of their finances and income coming in is because they poured back into other people and brought things or invested into their ideas.
Right.
Because it's just like going to the bank.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
So you want to get the bank's got all the money.
Exactly. But are they giving it to us? So you want to go with businesses or people like a KB that already has the revenue sitting right there. You know, I was talking the other day. He was like, well, Kim, all this money just sitting right here. So, you know, I don't care really how much it costs because, you know what? It's just sitting right there. So if I can get it back in a couple of months, then, you know, it works out good. It's a better interest rate. Right. Then, you know, invested in not a 401k, but you know, IRA or anything like that, stock, anything, it's coming right back. So, you know, you may give up a few $100,000, but if you get it back in 3 months with the interest on top, you're like, you're doing good. So it's nothing. But you got to build those relationships. So again, we talk about a 20-year relationship, getting fired every other day and coming back, not talking sometimes for years, but we back though. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's real. That's
Exactly.
realness,
Yeah,
though.
that's
Like
realness,
everybody
yeah.
goes to stuff. Everybody's
everybody
growing,
does.
learning.
Mhm.
I got to go to school. I
Yeah.
can't be over here with KB in the palace getting shut down because I got to go to school. I got to get politicians elected, so I can't be over here running
Yeah.
around with KB.
But they don't understand that our relationship surpasses
Exactly.
everything.
It surpasses
You know,
everything.
and
And they don't
we-
understand how many campaigns KB has paid for.
Yeah, and but we
because
don't
people
have
want to
and
be
we don't have
involved.
to talk every day,
Mhm.
you know, to understand our relationship.
That's
Yep.
right.
You know, to understand we are just good people at the end of the day to each
Mhm.
other and to other people.
Mhm.
So that's just what that is.
Yeah.
You know, so when I call Kim, she's always there, and
Mhm.
vice versa. So
When
it's
he
not
calls
even
from a
an
different
issue.
number, like he called this year from a different number. So I said, hello, thank you for calling Kimberly. So this is, yeah, this is KB. I said, oh, Lord, have mercy. KB, no. What do you want? What's happening? I knew it was going down for 2022, but they said it's the year of production and baby it's on.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely true. That's absolutely
Yeah,
true. The year production.
exactly,
Yeah, I believe
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
what in the
definitely
world?
believe that.
So what do you have going on now, Kim?
Oh my God, y'all. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited because, you know, I always say and think about like, what is there for us to do? Because, you know, I'm 41 young. Okay.
Okay.
So oftentimes I'm
I
like,
thought you were
what's
31?
yeah, thank you, KB. Thank you, KB. Okay, you're gonna get a discount next month on your
Okay, I
invoice.
appreciate
Okay,
that.
thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm always like, what's happening? What's going on? We need something to do. And so I am just so grateful and honored that we are able to do something for the Kings. Matter of fact, we're the Kings that if you are a father and you are on this live right now and you are tuning in, I need you to just go ahead and drop a picture of yourself and your family, your kids in this chat, because I might be giving away something real soon. And I just want to make sure that I'm celebrating the Kings because oftentimes they get overlooked. Shout out, it was just Mother's Day. So shout out to all the mothers, okay? The mothers, the aunties, and everyone just making sure that they take care of, you know, the youth and just holding down the families
Right.
always. But however, Father's Day weekend, though, you know, we bringing out the daddies, though, okay? We're bringing them on out. So Father's Day weekend, I left entertainment, right? Okay, boom. Saturday, June 18th, my girl is coming. Where the music at? Where the background music at? Boom, boom, boom. Where the music at? Monica. Okay. Monica will be here. Kiki Wyatt, Little Mo, DJ SNS, hosted by yours truly, Kim Wimbish. And I am so excited because Monica is my girl, all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we'll jam all day, all night long, okay? So that is my girl. Kiki Wyatt is my girl. Lil Mo is my hype master, and that is my girl. So I'm just so excited about all the great things. We will be bringing local artists, B. Michelle, Chantel Diverse. We also have Dave Champion. He will be opening up as our DJ, so he just keeps it rocking and rolling. So I'm just grateful that we can bring back that 80s, 90s R&B and really
Right.
rock it on out
it's gonna be
2000. It's gonna be
turned.
crazy. And so I just want to make sure that we're paying tribute to the Kings. So we need to look.
I'll let
You
know.
gonna let me know? Okay, we need to just pay tribute to the Kings. I want to give you a free set of tickets because you know oftentimes they be like, well, y'all don't never do nothing for the daddies don't never get nothing. You know, they be like on Mother's Day, you'll still be hitting up mama talking about Happy Father's Day. Right. So we just want to make sure that we loving on the kids because we got powerful kids right here. So, you know, this has been inspired. I'm just sitting here looking at KB and he's a great father to his kids. He's always pouring back to strangers. So yes, let's go. Fathers, like where you at, fathers? Drop that picture. I want to give you a set of tickets. Women, get your tickets now. Okay, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be sold out. We dropped the front row seat tickets last week, but Ticketmaster, it's gonna be at Chrysler Hall. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so many other opportunities and shows coming up. So you want to make sure you stay involved, you stay engaged. And we just here to rock these things out.
Right.
So shout out to Monica, okay? Holding it down for years and years and
Monica's
years.
gonna
I
be
can't wait.
What
so
question,
dope.
Kim? Is I Love Entertainment? Is that Virginia?
You said I Love Entertainment from Virginia?
Virginia.
Yes, they're from Virginia, statewide, okay, baby, statewide Virginia. But you know they're doing events and things like that all over the country. But we just wanted to make sure that they are able to be here because you know it's all about bringing those national platforms around. And so I just want to always, you know, make sure I'm telling the stories of individuals and organizations and people doing great things. So it's a lot coming. You know, it's something big coming Labor Day weekend. I can't even drop it yet.
Oh, wow.
I just got to get through Monica.
No, wait a minute, you're gonna have to come back.
I'm coming. Oh, baby.
Exclusives.
I'm coming back now. Okay.
This week when she come back.
Baby, I'm coming back, okay?
Yes,
I'm coming back
yes.
because I just believe in that, you know, we don't have to go outside this state. We right here. And we just looking for opportunities. We just looking for chances to bring people up, you know, and just make things happen. So shout out to the local artists, B. Michelle, Shantae Diverse, their voices, their melodies, those young women are dope. And so I'm so glad that we're going to be able to give them the exposure and the opportunity to open up, for Monica and the rest. It's just amazing. Again, these are trailblazers because it's just always going back. So, Monica's 20 years strong in the game.
Oh, yeah.
And she rocks out every time.
She's
She's good. So I can't wait to stand on stage with these queens. It's all about the platform. So I'm just so grateful for my client that put me in position for this platform. So you know what I'm saying? It's just great.
So you said the Chrysler Hall.
Chrysler Hall tickets on sale at Ticketmaster.
Okay, now.
Can you get them at the box office?
Yeah, you can get the box office as well too. Yes, and you can check out 95.7 radio. They just dropped, a little advertisement the other day. You can check us out on 87.7 radio. I mean, you can just go ahead and just get the information. We rocking and rolling everywhere. So you just need to stay tuned because if you don't, if you're not following and you're not checking us out, you're gonna miss out.
Yeah.
So Kim, let me ask you this: what made you guys come up with this?
With this particular set?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because these are, beautiful boss women. And, even though the fathers are going to be there with their baby mama or their wives, they still want to look at Monica and the rest of because they're all beautiful.
Yes.
So, and we just wanted
to. A lot of women want to look at Monica, too.
Yeah, probably so, too. I'm saying we love all people. So it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But just the fact that, where this is coming from is just coming from the fact of wanting to get involved and we want to have something nice for us. Because, oftentimes, we right here, we successful, we powerful, but it's like, what is for us? We want to turn up sometimes, but we don't, when you go to the turn up concert, oftentimes that may not be the right crowd that you're mixed in. So this right here, it's a power crowd. So I encourage everyone, when you buy your ticket, make sure you look to the left, look to the right. If you don't know that person, make sure you got your business cards. Make sure you find out who they are because you don't know what power player you sit against. So that's what I'm saying. Even when I go out and have a good time, I'm still using it as a networking opportunity. Because you don't know, because like we just want to often, go places and relax, have a good drink, listen to some music. But no, at the same time, I'm also trying to make sure like who's next, what's going on. Yep.
And everything about networking.
Yep, everything.
When you meet people, when you go places. When you're other places, definitely, and that's a good point you made.
And
how your cards with you, how your phone with you. You know what I'm saying? Give out your number, do things to let people know, listen, I'm a business owner. I'm trying to take it to the next level.
Correct.
I'm trying to do things.
Correct.
Right.
Because the thing about it is that if you're at one level and all the people that you're dealing with at the same level, nobody can grow.
Right.
And you want that growth, you want that consistent growth, not only for yourself, but your peers, people that's around you, everybody. And if you can elevate other people.
Correct.
And that's really what it's all about.
And you never know who's next to you anyway.
Exactly.
And what they can do for you or what you can do for them.
Right.
You just never know.
And you don't never know who's watching, what they may need. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, it is what it is. These are just the next steps to, get great opportunities. I mean, we've done shows and events and, the young lady say, hey, is there an opportunity for me to donate my desserts? I'm like, yeah, girl. Donate the desserts. Next thing you know, they flying out with a celebrity the next time here and there because again, they took the opportunity, a chance to give something back and not hit me up and say, yeah, Kim, are y'all going to be booking somebody? No, give. Because when you give a little bit, that's a whole nother platform for that artist to shout you out for your particular product.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just an opportunity, a chance to, be able to do something great. And so again, you just want to make sure that you don't, remove yourself from that situation. So if it's something that you're doing, you specialize in, you reach out. Like I've reached out plenty of times on larger platforms when they were doing something and they may have been from out of town. And I know goodness well they would need news coverage. Contact them straight like, hey, do you need some assistance? Don't even worry about just put the logo up there. Let me just be able to say that you're the client and let me put the logo up there because I already know it's going to come with something else greater because they're going to be like, hold on, she did that. So that's what then just like give. And that can be a donation from your business. That's what you understand. Like, so if you give something to somebody or another organization, that's what you've donated for the year. You can say, hey, every quarter I'm going to donate my services to this particular organization or a group or whatever. And you still, you still doing good. It's going to come back. The blessings going to come back because they're going to see what you're doing.
And that's, I think what a lot of people are missing though. A lot of people want to constantly take.
Yes.
They don't want to pour.
Sure.
Like, but you have to pour into people because I believe it actually reciprocates.
Yep.
Right.
When you pour, somebody pouring. You pour, and next thing you know, everybody has something in there.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to generate here now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Starting now. Everybody have to get into the pouring.
Right. Exactly.
Instead of into the taking.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And what we're looking to do, we're looking to do a lot of things in the community. We want to do a grocery store lock-in, maybe take about $10,000 and just say, listen, one day, boom, the whole store knows in shop for free.
He dropping out.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and so these are certain things.
I'm so glad we live.
So listen.
Kim, what you say?
And we want to get good sponsors to help us with that.
Oh,
You
okay.
follow what I'm saying? We want to get, I mean, not the 10,000, but all the other. Because that
Okay.
10,000 can grow to 20,000,
Yeah,
to
it could.
30,000.
Yep. You
To
jump in.
feed people, to help people,
Yep.
to generate certain things with respect to certain people, and they'll understand that the goodness that we're bringing to the table. You know,
Mhm.
whether it's 4th of July, or whether it's Labor Day, or whatever event that could be. You know, and these are things that we want to bring back to the community.
And that's why you're gonna continue to be blessed
Oh,
because you
oh,
are
that's so sweet.
constantly
I
blessing
appreciate
other
that.
people, and
Yeah.
you're doing it,
Mhm.
you know, wholeheartedly, like genuinely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
so you're always gonna see good
Right.
deeds. You
And
are.
then I mean, honestly, to how he said that basically, you know, the $10,000. So just say, for instance, people that have $10,000. Trust me, you all, you don't know how many other people who have 10,000, who have 1,000, who have
Exactly.
500.
Sure.
And remember how we're talking about these two be behind the scenes?
Mhm.
It's other people like them want to be behind the scenes. So they'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna give $1,000, but just take it.
Yeah.
Don't say my name, don't mention the
Sure,
company.
sure.
So other people want to
Yeah.
match those funds. I have seen
Yes.
so many times that we have done events or we have been promoting great causes and people just want to come in and match. They're like, oh, this person did this. Oh, I want to do that. Let me do that too. Let me get behind the scenes. Let me get that. Boom, boom, boom. So it all happens. It just takes one person to
Exactly.
speak
That's
Sure.
it.
make the movement, and people
yeah.
believe it.
And a lot of
That's
times
it.
that's God's plan
Yes.
that people don't really realize.
Yep.
You know what
It
I'm saying?
is.
All the way.
To bring that platform
All the way.
and to take it to that level.
All the way.
And to basically bless other people.
Yes.
It is. It
Yes.
is.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Yes.
so KB, what if someone comes to you and they want to get into the building, other than your ebook? What would you offer them? Like, what would you tell
But
them?
basically, I want to take them from A to Z.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Come
You know,
on
so I
now.
want to take
Yeah.
it from A to Z,
Wow.
basically all the steps that it takes
Oh, okay.
to be a great builder, not just a good builder.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because now I built a lot of houses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Over my years. And I
Mhm.
still do build houses. But you want to take them to A to Z to just show them from
Mhm.
going to get the plans done,
Mhm.
going to the city, showing them how to get the plans done.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? What
Right.
you have to do, the foundation part, pouring the concrete. I mean, digging out the
Mhm.
foundation. And the thing about it, for somebody that's really serious,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna dig the foundation out together.
Wow.
We're not gonna get no machines. We're not gonna
Oh,
get
wow.
nothing. Yeah,
Oh,
we
you're
getting
gonna
the
get a
shovel.
shovel.
Exactly.
Right.
Because that's the only way you're gonna appreciate it.
Mm.
You know, what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
And you
Yep,
want to
the
appreciate
groundwork
it.
of it, yeah.
Put in that sweat.
Listen, because when the guy don't show up with the backhoe, you gotta get that house done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so you
That's
gotta get
true.
out there. You gotta get out there digging.
Yep.
When the guy mess up and say, "Listen, you know, you're gonna put a concrete here, and when the point's not right, oh man, forget that. I gotta dig the rest of it out. I gotta go to Lowe's to get the quickcrete."
Right.
You
Mhm.
follow what I'm saying? And that's what you have to do. So
Mhm.
once a person understands that
Mhm.
part to really make it happen and
Right.
to take it to the next level, that's when the appreciation come in and the real success come in.
Yep.
And that's what people don't really understand. They just think that I'm just calling people. Nah, man, you know,
He know
somebody
everything.
like one day when
Putting in the
you know,
work.
you know,
He's putting
speaking
the
of
work in.
a guy named Anthony Burford when he was
Yeah.
when he was mayor, not mayor, vice mayor.
Right.
Mhm.
And when
Right.
you know, he rolled past and he saw me digging the foundation. He's like, "Man, what are you doing? What about?" I'm
Mhm.
like, "Man, listen, I gotta get this house up."
Right.
You know, what I'm saying? The guy he best up. I'm digging this thing.
Yep.
house
You
up.
got to.
And that was years ago. But I'm
Right.
just saying, he understood, man. Listen, this guy's not playing games with this
Right.
house game. This
Right,
guy's really doing
exactly.
it. And I've had people.
Mhm.
I mean, they come and they pray on the house. They pray on the land. They love. I mean, it's just to see a person
Wow.
be a new homeowner. Oh my God,
Yeah.
it's just
does something for you.
it's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's the appreciation that people get. I mean, it's amazing. It's
Aw.
amazing to
That's
help
dope.
other people
Right.
that's never been a homeowner.
Right.
And they just say, man, this I just
You had a
like
hand
this.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And they love it. I mean, I got 20 people come up here and speak about me in reference to helping them with respect. And you know, even if it didn't close, I say, okay, no problem. Just go to another lender.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ah,
Wow.
man, that's amazing.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You
You
ain't
know
give
what I'm
up
saying?
on
Because
them.
they're really holding my money up, but I really want them. But listen, though,
Like,
but
well,
listen,
We're
though,
going
no, no, no.
somewhere. We're gonna find somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna find somebody.
And not that it's not another person can buy the house, but I want them.
You
I
want them to
want
have it.
really have
want
that.
Right.
them to
You
have-
want them to
You
have it.
follow me?
Right.
And the average person not gonna do that.
No, they're
Right.
not.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
They're gonna
And
go
when
to the next person.
exactly,
Wait.
exactly.
Yep.
So that's the stuff that I do for people because I know how people appreciate it and they
Mhm.
reciprocate it.
What about a club? Like anything that you own.
Um,
What would you just actually
the
tell
club
them or
business
do for them?
I feel like
And be
it's a good
honest with
business.
them.
I feel it's a good business, but it's time consuming
Mm-hmm.
and you have to be there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, you have to be there. I mean, it's not like you can be like, oh no, I'm gonna be in Vegas while I'm a club because they're gonna steal everything. You know, but listen,
You'll
but
come out your
listen,
hand,
but listen, they
the
might,
foundation.
but listen, they might not do it purposely. You follow me? But
Or
it's
they
not.
might do
but,
it purpose.
oh, they might, but it's not gonna be right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, I
Shout out
think-
to all the employees. Okay, we love
Yeah,
y'all. We
no,
appreciate
no,
y'all.
listen,
Like,
listen.
Lord.
I think if you give people opportunity to do things that they shouldn't do, they'll take the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know,
they
so
will.
which I feel like that they should not. And people don't understand that, you know, if you do right, it's gonna come back to you.
Yes,
Right, that's
A lot of
true.
things will
That's
come
true.
back to you.
Customers,
you know?
make sure y'all tip
So
these
you see
bartenders
it.
and waitresses.
Yeah, exactly. So I just think that from that aspect, you know, you can take it from one degree to the next degree
Right.
and still make it happen.
So have you ever had the time when you was telling someone this information, they came to you, they was asking you information, and you told them the ugly and the good, and they took it that you was trying to, you know,
man, that
deter
happens
them
all the
from
time.
it
That happens all the
because you
time.
told
Wow,
them
that
the
happens
ugly.
That happens
You
all
know,
the
because that
time.
has happened. It's like my thing is, if you come to me and ask me about something, I'm
Mhm.
going to tell you all of it, so
Right.
it won't be a shocker.
Right.
But they'll take it like, oh, you just don't want me to do it. That's why you told me the
Mm-mm,
ugly. It's
mm-mm.
like, no,
You're just trying to
because
help
if I-
them.
Yeah, you're trying to help.
Right.
But you know, for me in the earlier part, especially in the real estate aspect, you know what I'm saying, I had that a little bit. Like for example, I had a guy come, he said, man, listen, you know, I want to give you $20,000, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go and do this house together. He said, how much can I get back on the 20,000? I said, well, you know, might get back about 5,000 or whatever. He said, man, 5,000, that's all I get back, man. Damn, I saw I'm like, homie, you asked me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I came to you
Right.
to get the paper because I had the paper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know,
You trying to help them?
but I said you can just put it in the bank and get no money back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Right.
And that's just
Correct.
being real.
Right.
But he didn't want to learn the business.
Right.
You know, he just wanted.
He
to
just
say-
wanted to be equipped for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Exactly.
just wanted
You know what I'm
money
saying?
from
Sure.
it.
Exactly. So,
Mhm.
but then I've had guys that really took my advice,
Mhm.
and I said, man, listen, what you're doing right now, do it this way, do it that way,
Mhm.
and you're gonna see better results. So you know, so now basically when people ask me, they know I've been through it.
Mhm.
Right.
So they really
It's ups
take
and
my
downs.
advice and they
Right.
really understand that my advice is really precious. That's why I got to come out with eBook.
Oh, I get you. And I mean, and just to the fact, I mean, I
exactly.
know that y'all experience. Everybody thinks because you're doing it, it's so
Mhm.
easy.
Sure,
You're
no,
right.
most
And they don't
definitely.
even know like the
Right.
behind the scenes of showing up and having to do this or do that, or the
Yeah.
ball getting dropped over here and you got to
Mhm.
pick that up, you got to do this, but then the event ends in an hour and you still got to show up smiling.
Right.
Yes.
So they don't know that. So that's why it's important. Like KB said, like you got to know every part. So like
You do.
I may do PR, but I'm doing decor. I do photography, videography, because you just don't never know. People be late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be
Sure.
an accident.
For sure.
Anything
Right.
could stop. So we
Anything.
can't still stop the production of the client. So that's
Right.
what I'm saying. So you
Mhm.
have to be able to work in all those
Yeah,
different
and you have- and
phases
you have to
of
wear a
it.
lot of hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
you got all the hats.
You do.
All
do.
the hats.
So what are you telling people, Kim, that comes to you and say, hey, I want to be the connector now,
Mhm.
or I want to be PR.
There's only one
and the
connector.
event plan.
Oh,
But
yeah,
they,
just
they
one
want to be the
connector.
new
Thank you.
connector. You know?
Yeah. So I'm just, I just go back to, this is not what I searched for or looked for. I didn't position myself for this. So, I started out, I was working in DTLR as an assistant manager, moved up to the manager, was working in the marketing department, was working with community outreach, was bartending, working at all the clubs. So therefore I built relationships. So if you want this job right here, baby, you need relationships. I don't promote myself. I don't say this is what I do. I'm not out here running ads. It's just people know that I know people. But that also comes with, I'm just so glad that, years ago, this guy said, Kim, what you're doing, you're a consultant at the same time, though. So like, you need to start a business. Like you're a consultant and you're providing a way for people because you're connecting things. And so I would just say based upon, I was successful in this before I got both my degrees. So that lets you know right there, it didn't come from the education part. So it came from the relationship. So I would say if you want to do something like this, it's about building strong relationships. And when you go in a room and everybody's sitting with their friends, I'm the one walking up and saying, who are you? Who are you? This, that. And I'm trying to talk and navigate through the situation and see how we can help each other.
Right.
So you just got to really go hard with that. But again, it was the point of different things and occurrences happen. I was passionate about them. My grandmother died from a stroke in her sleep. So that's why I started, advocating for heart disease. My mom is a breast cancer survivor. So I started doing events for breast cancer, but I also wanted to make sure I brought exposure to African-American businesses. So then I said, okay, we're going to have a breast cancer event, but we also going to have vendors. Then I said, okay, let's give a youth group an opportunity to perform. Let's get the DJ in here. So then it's like bringing all that together.
Sure.
So you have to just be able, whatever is for you, it's going to come to you.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
So I see people doing things all the time, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh my God, I wouldn't say that, yeah, I want to go do that. But when my money gets like KB, then I'll just be a serial entrepreneur and I'll be an investor and I'll just
Right.
invest what their endeavors are
Mhm.
instead of just jumping out there to like do it myself. That's where the problem, like,
Yeah.
it gets all
Yeah.
twisted.
Yeah.
It gets all twisted. You have to do what is passionate, what is on your heart,
Yeah.
what you wake up and think about where you know that you will do it without getting a paycheck, then you know it's for you and
Oh,
everything
yeah.
else will come. Okay. But then also, if you have the opportunity and the availability to provide or pour into someone, then yes, do that. Get your little 10% here. One of my clients, like, she get 15% over here, 10% here, 12% here, 25% here, because these are all things that she probably wants to do, but she recognized that she still has to run what she's running as well. So why not help somebody else? She's like, this is a good person. This is a good business owner. Let me help them. And like, she's just like KB. She's like, hold on. You got to like be down on the ground and like you got to learn it from like those don't come bring me money because I can fund it myself.
Right.
So I really want to know that you're passionate about it. So you could be doing an event and it costs $300,000 and I may only have 3,000 out of 300. But if I say I'm gonna do all the groundwork, the person gonna be like, boom, I'm gonna take your 3,000 and I'm gonna give you 10, 15,000 back because you worked so hard.
Right.
You worked so hard, and I know that you want to do this.
Right.
I'm enjoying this conversation, but we got a commercial right quick.
Okay.
I gotta play a commercial, y'all. I mean,
hey, commercial.
Let's go. Yo, listen up, everybody. Have you heard the news? Got a brand new show that's breaking all the rules. Started out from VA and now we on the move from local to global because we got something to prove. We came from the bottom.
None of that, but we're gonna go ahead and put that on the table.
Yeah.
the sound of that. I don't know what happened to the sound of that, but either way,
Okay.
we're gonna rock and roll. So yeah, so go ahead. What you were saying, Kim?
Oh no, was that a commercial? Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, but don't worry about it.
We live. Okay. It don't
No,
matter.
we
We
live,
live.
we live.
We live
Okay,
out
we
here.
live.
Okay. But no, I just say again, just walk with what's in your heart. If
Sure.
you walk
You
with
have
what's in
to.
your heart
Yeah.
and you can go to sleep every night and you can wake up in the middle of the night, if you get a phone call about what's in your heart, then everything's going to work out itself.
Yeah.
Everything is just going to be okay. And opportunities that you didn't even think that you were built for, they're going to come your way because they're going to recognize the work that you've already put into the seed.
Yeah, and
So-
you gotta be passionate. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
You do.
You gotta
have
put the
to.
passion in. You gotta put the love into it.
Yes. And you got to make sure you take care of yourself too, though, because we're passionate about a lot of things, but we don't be taking care of ourselves because we're overworking ourselves. And at the beginning of the day, when the ball drops, it's on us. So
But-
still
but
take
I
care of
love the
ourselves
work.
as well.
I mean, honestly, I
He
love the
does,
work.
though.
I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
past his bedtime right now, y'all. I'm surprised he not here
Exactly.
snoring and sleep because you know he goes to sleep.
Yeah, 7 o'clock. Oh, love that.
Oh, wow.
No.
Yes.
I mean, sometimes. But,
Sometimes we go out places sometimes. I'm sitting there smoking a hookah. He over there asleep. I'm like, can you wake up? It's embarrassing.
Yeah, because I'm not a drinker. You know, I don't smoke hookah. Yeah, so I'm like, listen, man. All I'm doing is go to bed. You know what I'm saying? And I don't hang out. I don't know. I'm like, so if you see me,
outside, y'all.
if you see me,
You know it's going down.
Right now, I'm back outside.
He back
But-
outside,
but-
y'all.
but-
Something
but-
going on.
But
You
most
said
of the
you don't
time,
hang
if
out.
you-
So what about when you had the club? Did you not?
Well,
hang
I'm the
out at
owner.
club?
Oh, baby. Oh,
Yeah, but did you hang
that's the
out in
only
there?
reason why I was
oh, baby. Yes,
outside.
he was. You know he was there counting the money.
Yeah.
Okay, you know he was right there at the front door. Okay, what are you talking about?
Because you see me in there,
Mhm.
and you know I'm in there for a reason.
For business.
Exactly.
It's like those say, yo, man, yo, I so
Other than that, you're not in there.
yeah, I'm not there.
Yeah, exactly. Or when somebody wants to get in and don't want to pay, then he allegedly he's not there.
No,
But then as soon as
yeah.
they get in and
He
pay,
disappears.
he's right there behind the bar. Oh, okay.
But they know I do the door too.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, let me get that.
So what you do at the door when they come in and say, "Hey,
Let me-
Kimmy,
no,
I
no,
know
no,
you."
no, no. It's okay. What's on? Let me get that money.
It's terrible.
You gotta pay.
It's
Yeah,
terrible.
everybody gotta pay.
Mhm.
Because the thing about it
Right.
is that you do it
It's
everywhere.
a business. Yeah,
It
a
is.
business, you know. And what I hate that they'll go to DC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, phew,
Mhm.
they
Yep.
pop $20, $30.
Yep.
They, you know what I'm saying? Man, you think this DC? What kind of DC then? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it.
Come
That's
on.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Kim,
So you gotta respect the business.
Alfreda Thomas
I see that.
says,
I'm about to cry. I love
yeah,
it.
I watched you for over
I need a picture of
humbly
that.
for and purposely,
Wow.
passionately for over 10 years. Blessings to you.
Oh my
for-
God, that's so amazing.
That's
See,
beautiful,
that's
Alfreda,
that's
yes.
beautiful, and I just
Shout out to Alfreda. Get that.
Yeah,
get,
shout
get,
out Alfreda.
Get that
Yeah.
ticket. Get that
And
Monica ticket.
She supported and been at so many events, and I
Yes.
just love her and her
Much
family.
love, much
Thank
love
you,
to
Alfreda.
Yeah.
And see
Absolutely.
moments like that and things like that, you don't even know what a person's going through. And
Absolutely,
sometimes
that's
we
right.
just need that confirmation to keep going and fighting through all the battles and fighting through whatever it comes our way. And so you just need those different positive words to just keep you on going. Because it's just always something happening, and it's cool and it's okay. But at the same time, though, it's just always good. Sometimes, your biggest supporter is a complete strangers.
Yeah,
True.
So you know
that's
what I'm
true.
saying? So you just
That
want to
is so
make sure
true.
that
Say that one more time.
the biggest supporters are the complete strangers.
Yep.
And it's okay, and that's okay too,
is,
because
it
guess what? You're supposed to meet other people.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. That's
Yep.
it.
Exactly.
Yep.
So Kim, what's next for you? You have the show coming.
Yes.
You're
we have so much
KB
going on.
KB just announced that he's taking you on a whole nother level with something else he has.
I know.
coming
I'm
along.
excited. I'm excited for all journeys. I mean, we got June 4th coming up. inaugural Pride event in Portsmouth. And that is from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we'll have Tweet performing. We have a plethora of other great artists and talent going to be there. Actually on, oh my Lord, Friday, June 3rd, we're having a special needs prom at the Signet Center in Chesapeake. So if you know anyone that basically is ages 15 to 19 in high school that are special needs, we have sponsors. Okay, I need a check from you because we need business owners. We have sponsorship opportunities. It's only $350 for a table of 8. That will include 4 students and their parents. So that'll be a table of 8. So they'll have the student and their parent, and they'll be able to come. So we have
and just to let everybody know, we need prom dresses for the special needs.
yeah, we need prom dresses. We need tuxedos.
Hold on. Do you have something to do with that? Because you
No,
said
no,
we.
no.
Because you said we.
No, I might.
So
I might.
Well, we're gonna make him a sponsor, but
sponsor.
shout out to Pastor Carl at the Mount Suffolk. He came up with the idea. He was like, "This is what I want to do." So, so I'm just rocking and rolling with it. I said, he called me. He said, "Kim, this is what I need." I'm right there. So shout out to my dog Red. You know, Red. He made a debut in this movie and this video. So it's all over. Going to be all over the Mount platforms. Red is in the building. But we just want to honor and celebrate special needs students. So we have that coming up. So then we have the Monica concert coming up on June 18th. June 17th, back at the Signet Center, there's going to be a girl dad dance. So we're looking for young ladies and their fathers to come out to celebrate them. And, there's something big coming up on Labor Day weekend. There's
said that 2 times, man. You ain't slipped and said nothing yet.
I know. I'm just trying.
I feel some type of way.
Oh, yes. It was okay. Kit Kat Coast. Yes, we need those dresses, baby. So just get with me, inbox me. However, let's get them. Okay. So basically, what happens is in public relations, you have to give out teasers. Right. So what I'm just saying is just like save your money to get your ticket. But it's coming soon, Labor Day weekend. Though, I don't even understand and know because everything's in the NDA with the clients, so I can only release it when they're ready. But I'm just letting you know that basically Labor Day weekend, something's going on.
It's some cooking.
So you have a whole bunch of
things going on. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of events coming up.
Going on.
Right. We have a lot of stuff going on. Amber contacted me the other day. She said like something else big is coming. I'm like, okay, well, she already.
Wait a minute, Amber who?
Amber Hurley.
Amber Hurley that's here?
Yeah, Amber Hurley is here.
Amber Hurley.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So the Amber Hurley.
The Amber Hurley, yes.
Telling us what too.
She can't tell you either. I handle her PR, so she can't tell you, but just know something big's coming. Okay. So Lele sold out. So I mean, something's coming out. Brandon, I don't know what is going on with him because it's just with a waking call that I can get a phone call from Brandon.
Let me say this, guy. What's really cool about this is that you are a PR person. Amber is a PR person in management, and you do events and manage events. And then Brandon is a PR person and consulting person. It's like, but all of y'all, you're saying Brandon is your PR. You're Amber's PR. Amber's
everybody got accountability partner.
I'm Brandon's PR. So I'm Brandon's PR. Brandon's my PR. I'm Amber's PR. But Amber's my PR too. So basically, Amber and Brandon handle me. Yes, exactly.
Everybody PR around.
Right. But again, though, remember though, so these are
okay. So wait a minute, which one of y'all gonna be with again? Minute PR.
We got you. It's a combination.
All three. I don't like that shit. I mean, Miss Go Get It. I don't like that. I don't like that.
We got y'all.
Let's do us off on everybody. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
We got y'all. So that's what I'm saying. Again, it comes back to that team effort. So Brandon does not really specialize in PR, nor does Amber. Brandon specializes in politics and civil rights, social justice, right?
Right.
Amber, she specializes in working with the youth, management, managing artists, and things like that, right? Events. I'm PR, but guess what? Who can I trust and have closest to me to be able to say, hey, this is boom, boom, boom. You teach them and get them a little bit. So now Amber's PR, Brandon's PR. But the whole time I'm like, well, Brandon, I need PR. So now you're my PR. Okay.
Right.
Then I'm like, Amber, I need to post this. I need this. I need that. And so like Amber, she has the time. She tastes it. But at the end of the day, when she ready to do the event, she's like, I need this. I need that. I'm like, okay, here goes your logistics plan. So everybody's working together.
Everybody helping everybody.
Everybody's helping everybody.
That's really what it's all about.
That's what you got to do. Yep.
Exactly.
So that's what we do. So that's how it ends up working. And you get that circle and you full circle moments and you make things happen and you just keep it going. So that's just really what happens. And it's great.
And that's good.
Kim, your Sora Pam Jones Watford said she has some dresses too.
Okay, wonderful. Yes, I
Wow.
need those, Soror. Thank you so
Pam.
much.
Thank you, Pam.
Thank you.
Hey, Kim, aren't you glad I put that out there about the dresses? Wow,
Yes,
man.
KB, 'cause I
That
didn't.
was beautiful, man.
It is,
You know,
KB. Thank you,
that
PR.
touched me though.
Thank you.
I'm
It
PR.
does.
That touched me though.
It does. It
That
does.
they're doing that. Yeah, I'm PR too. I had to put it out there about the dresses though.
No,
Y'all oughta know that.
that's right. We need dresses.
Yes,
So again,
yes,
like I
yes.
said, June 3rd, it will be a free event for
Yeah.
special needs.
Wow, beautiful.
And we will make sure that they have a grand celebration. I'm so very
Yeah.
excited. So yes, dresses, tuxedos, whatever is needed. Okay, 7 o'clock, because we have at least 1,000 gowns. Location of yes, Tamika Edwards. I am there, baby girl. Like, give me this address. Oh my God, that is amazing.
100
Wow,
grams, yeah.
100 grams. Oh my
Wow.
God, Pastor Carl is
Unbelievable.
going.
I put
Shout
that
out to
out-
Pastor Carl Wilkins with the Mount
Yeah.
Suffolk.
But hold
Thank
up.
you.
Shout out to KB for putting that out there.
Okay.
'Cause I said something
Shout
about
out
the
to
gowns.
KB for speaking on the gowns,
Yes,
but
I
also
had
shout out
to
to
put them
KB
gowns
for
out
being
there.
the sponsor. Okay,
help
because
sponsor.
he's gonna help sponsor. Okay,
Okay,
so let's go ahead and hold him
sure.
accountable.
No
Because
question
what we
about
have is we have 25 tables, and we have 25 tables, and they are only $350. It covers 8 people, and so I'm just looking for 25 businesses. Shout out to Cooper Hurley Law Firm. They sponsored 3 tables. Shout out to Dr. Angela Redditt. She sponsored a $2,500 opportunity for the food. We have another $2,500 opportunity for the entertainment. But again, like a small business, like let's just give back. This is a great opportunity for the young youth to be able to come out for the special needs prom, for they can have a great night.
Yes.
We're gonna have a live DJ. We're gonna have all the food. We're gonna have all the just everything's gonna be great. And I cannot
Wow.
wait to put this event
Beautiful.
on. So
That
yes,
sounds
just get
so-
involved and get
Are you
engaged.
guys having red carpet for them? I mean, like
We have red carpet now because y'all will be there. Thanks.
Right.
Okay. Yep. Let's go ahead. We have shoes too. Okay, Tamika. Yes, we need that. So Tamika, I gotta get in contact with you
We
so
love
we
it,
can get with
Tamika.
Pastor Carl. Yeah, Tamika is
Yeah.
pulling through but it's again.
Yeah, and I hope Tamika just trying to get some stuff away.
No, Tamika
You know,
is
just
giving some
trying
stuff
to get
away.
some stuff out the closet.
No, she not. She got the story.
I hope. Come on now, Tamika. Don't just try to get stuff out the closet.
Tamika, come drop
No,
this
we
stuff
just
off of
kidding.
KO.
We just kidding.
Don't mess with KB. Tamika, thank you, Queen.
Yeah, we just kidding.
But see, again, and that's what I'm saying.
Oh my
It's
God.
crazy. So let me just tell you how like things are supposed to happen. And I'm gonna just tell you again. So today, one of the school teachers I was talking to, I had sent her the information. I said, hey, because I know she teaches special needs students. I was like, can you, see if some of your students want to come to the prom? And she was like, okay, Kim. And she was like, yeah, are y'all collecting dresses? I said, now look now. I said, I don't want to be collecting dresses. And so I said, I'm already doing enough. I'm trying to get the 25 businesses to do the $350 sponsorship. So that's not what I want to do right now. And she's like, but Kim, if you just say something about some dresses, everybody can get the dresses.
Right.
I said, I don't want to say nothing about the dresses. But see how God be working and how you do. And so he backfired on me. He said, okay, so now KB is up here and spoke about the dresses and look at what's got happening right now. So it's all coming together.
Right.
And so we're going to make sure that we make sure that Miss Tamika Edwards, her boutique gets exposure.
That's right.
We're going to make sure that people know what is going on. That there's an opportunity because again, like I didn't want to honestly, I didn't want to take on that. I just wanted to take on where I know that I know 25 businesses, or I know that people, once they hear about it, they're going to be like, okay, that's what I want to do. So I'm just grateful that people are stepping up and doing something that it wasn't for me right now, but it was for everyone else. So I mean, honestly, I don't even have to go anywhere else because if Miss Tamika has 1,000 dresses, we're only looking for 100 students. So Tamika, you're gonna be with us for 10 years, girlfriend.
and the thing about this platform made that happen, and that's a beautiful thing.
Shout out to the platform.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to y'all always showing up because I know Brandon worries you to death. I worry you to death. And y'all show up at any hour last minute because y'all know that our work is last minute. We don't never know what's going on, what's happening. So shout out for the platform. Yeah, I can't wait to see what is, for you all in the future. I know you started out with a podcast, but I see a TV show coming. I see national platforms. I see Netflix. I see Roku. I see Apple TV. I see it all because you're giving exposure to people who are underserved. Probably sometimes you're giving exposure to people who are unsung heroes. You're giving exposure to people who are shy and don't want to tell their stories. And so this is just great. And you're influencing the community. So just because us here today talking about what's going on, now we got people popping up messages saying they want to get engaged and involved. So shout out to everyone who's listening and just always want to support and help. It's so major. It's a major movement and opportunity just to give back and to get involved with different things.
And Kim, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Especially for bringing Monica and you and iLive Entertainment.
Yes,
taking it to the
iLive
next
Entertainment.
level.
Yes, make sure y'all go to Instagram, the I.live, LIVE.ENT. So you can know what's going on. Shout out to my girl Monica. This has been rocking and rolling. Shout out to Monica. We happy to have you. We glad you're gonna be in the building. Kiki White, Lil Mo, DJ SNS, June 18th. We appreciate it. We look forward to it. Shout out to my girl right here,
I might
Vacola
have to give
Pope.
me a ticket
She's
too.
over here. She's tuned in. She specializes and works with the youth. She's a huge broker, real estate agent, doing great things. And so I see her commenting. So I just want to say shout out to you, Queen. I see you. Like I told you, we was at the cannabis event a few weeks back. I pulled up on her. I said, look, Amber said you got some stuff going on. I said, I want in. We trying to help the youth, whatever you need to do. I hear my services. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you just want to do sometimes. If somebody's already got the movement making, I don't need to make the movement. Just get in with the movement. So shout it out. I appreciate you, Queen. I appreciate you.
Get in where you fit in, right?
Get in where you fit in, okay, KB? So what we're going to need to do, we're going to end up getting more tickets because I'm going to make KB about 100 sets of tickets. So, you know, just stay tuned to what's going on out here, y'all, because, you know.
And don't forget, go back over on what you were saying earlier about them tickets for those who might have just
yes, for the tickets. Okay, if we have any kings, okay, listening in, tuning in, you know, I just want to give your flowers, and you know, while you're here, so kings, drop your picture, okay, a picture with you, your family, your kids, and I want to make sure that you get some tickets so you can enjoy your Father's Day. You can take, you know, your significant other or whoever you're with, and make sure you can take them to the concert, Monica concert. So I'm looking for some kings. I want to give you all some tickets, and so just make sure you drop the picture in. Many millionaire moguls would like to be a sponsor. See, that's a boss right there. Thank you, Queen. See, that's beautiful, man. Thank you so much.
We're gonna get the tickets out again.
They can get the tickets. Good God, PR. They can get the tickets. Yes, baby girl, because it's too much happening. I'm about to cry, y'all. My eyelashes gonna come on. We got all these sponsors.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God. I have men's wear too. We need the men's wear too.
This is what I'm saying. Your PR, you have 3 PR, and then you say you only had 2.
Exactly.
See, you didn't realize.
I know.
KB, you can't be.
I'm back outside. I'm back outside.
He's back outside. So
I'm back outside.
when he comes out, he's back outside. So when he comes outside, he goes hard now. Okay. Now when he go back inside, if somebody call him and say, do you know about Kim Wimbish? She gonna be like, I don't know her.
Who is she?
Who is she? What's happening? What's going on? But right now he's outside, so I'm taking full advantage of it. Okay. But no. 7 Ticketmaster, go to the Ticketmaster, go to the Ticket Box office, 7 venues, just check it out. Okay, it's official Chrysler Hall. I mean, you know, Google it, see it, look for it. Chrysler Hall, June 18th, Monica, Kiki Wyatt, Lil Mo, DJ SNS, yours truly, Kim Wimbish. And you never know, when you come to the concert, then you know you may be able to get the opportunity to know what's happening on Labor Day weekend.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I think I have enjoyed you guys, and I have learned like a lot. And you know, let's go get. Let me first of all, what do you take away from tonight? Before I say,
well, I took away from tonight. One, KB is really a big boss.
Yes,
he's a big boss. He's big homie.
Yeah, I'm the big homie.
Yeah.
I'm the big homie. Yeah. And I just want to inspire people.
Yes, okay.
You know,
and that's another thing,
and to be good and to be good entrepreneurs and to know that they can do it.
Yes.
And that was
that's a good thing.
My whole journey to come here.
Yeah, and that's a good thing that you know.
Everything.
Didn't know that you did a lot of behind the scenes
Sure.
stuff. So that was good to hear too, because didn't even know that. See, and that's what it's all about. When people don't really know,
they don't know. Really they just assume.
And then to find out you do a whole lot of behind the scenes. And then you even gave us an exclusive that you about to drop an ebook.
Yes. Oh my God, that's amazing.
You know, and we're going to be there covering your
let them know.
Your book signing.
Jay-Z, Kanye. And what I know I'm saying, I'm Meek Mills, I'm everybody.
Okay, and we're gonna be there covering
Barack Obama.
Book signing.
Lord have mercy. He didn't say all these names, Brandon. Get ready to be the spokesperson and clear this up.
Yeah, Brandon, you gonna have to clear it up, Brandon.
All these trademarks and stuff.
Yeah, let them know.
He's terrible.
And then you know, and I enjoy talking to Kim because Kim is like an all around.
Thank you.
She's like an all around connector for real.
Yeah.
I try.
And that's why I see you
like God lead.
You know, and that you doing so much. But it's just amazing that you both are just doing so much in the community, and that's why everybody know your name. Because you don't even have to say Kim Wimbish, Kimberly Wimbish. You just say Kim.
Yeah,
like,
and they know who you're talking about.
They say Wimbish. Before you can say what,
they all just saying Wimbish.
Then when you say KB, you don't even have to say his whole name. You're just saying his first and last initial.
Yeah, because all the people remember when they got kicked out the club, but they couldn't get in. You know, so y'all please forgive him for his sins, because you know what I'm saying, it's all good. He apologized. It's all good. You know, sometimes the full capacity fire march should be on deck, so he can't. You know what I'm saying, get engaged. But no, for real, shout out to just all the things. Again, it's just about coming from the humble spirit, like you don't know
Sure.
where we started.
Sure.
Right.
KB always was not a multimillionaire,
Right.
okay? Multimillionaire, okay? He was
Hey, yo, I'm not a multi-millionaire.
Oh,
Let 'em know.
Oh, well, billionaire, okay. So he wasn't always there. So the fact is, he's just a humble, quiet soldier.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't know like our real stories of what we had to really go through to get here, and it takes time.
Yeah.
And so, I'm glad that, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. KB doesn't come out and he's never talking publicly.
Right.
So I'm telling y'all, he's told me, he said, look, when I was at y'all party, at the party, Kim, he was like, I met them. He's like, yo, they're dope. He's like, I'm gonna give them a chance, an opportunity, because he wants people to pay him 15, 20,000 to come speak. That's what the honorarium's going for.
Yeah, that's definitely where it's going.
That's what the honorarium going for.
Sure,
Yeah.
exactly.
So,
this
for
is my
him to-
first platform. I'm taking this
Thank
to
you,
the next
Lord.
level. Trust.
So the-
Yeah, we're taking the next
So
level.
yesterday's prices is
Inspired
not
by
today's
Amber
price.
Heard.
inspired by Amber
Heard. And I definitely want to shout out Kim for that Delta.
Yes.
so
Oh my
yes,
God.
oh my
Delta Sigma
goodness,
Theta
yes,
Sorority
yes, yes.
Incorporated. Thank you,
That
God.
was huge for her.
Yes.
To be honest
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Lifetime dream.
And she
Lifetime dream.
definitely appreciate everybody that supported her.
Yes,
Yeah.
God,
know
I
what I'm saying,
do.
with that
And we
journey.
had a ball,
Because that journey was unbelievable.
It was
Yeah.
unbelievable. And it was a
Yeah.
long
But
process,
she
y'all.
made it. And I'm gonna
Yes.
tell you, she called me. And she said, KB, she said, listen, I
Oh
want
my
you to
God.
tell nobody.
Oh my God.
You know,
See, here we go.
and
Here we
this
go.
is the thing though. I'm like, shoot, this about some money. I said, it's gotta be about somebody that she won't be telling nobody. And she said, yo, listen, I'm a Delta now. I was like, okay, that's good. That's good. Hey, but no. Respect to Kim being a Delta. And it was a big deal.
Yeah.
No
It was a big
question about
deal.
it, yeah.
When you want something,
because
yep.
I didn't know the story behind it.
Yep.
And what she had to do and the struggle that it took for her to get there.
Yes.
And it's a beautiful. And she said, my grandma Delta,
Yeah, my
my mama
yep.
Delta.
Mhm.
Wow, unbelievable.
Yes.
Beautiful-
Many of my
beautiful story,
clients are
beautiful journey.
Deltas. Many people that have helped save the community are Deltas.
Yeah.
And I'm just grateful that, again, that I had people in my life that said, Kim, you can do more. Because if I would have never had the opportunity to speak at Norfolk State years ago from the director of the Women's Center, who was a Delta, then I would have never went to college, because she put me on a platform with people who were doctors and lawyers and professors
Wow.
and deans of the school. And when I spoke and told my story, I got to stay in ovation, and everybody
Wow.
was
We
crying.
definitely got to have you back. To
So,
tell your story. Like,
yeah.
we gotta
So-
really dig in that.
So
Yeah.
that right there, that's years ago, So those are the things. And then when I decided and went ahead and signed up for school, September 2017, that's when Ashanti Billy went missing. So that's my freshman year in Nova State. She goes missing. I hit nationwide news,
Yeah.
BET,
Yeah.
Time
I
Magazine,
remember that.
People Magazine, everywhere
Sure.
for that case. So again, it's about just aligning yourself with the
right
people and doing
Sure.
things. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So these platforms. So again, remember my platform, I went from speaking to now who I am. So now, I'm just letting you know. Now KB's over here on this platform
Exactly. I'm on
The
this
price went up.
Again, I'm back outside.
now. Yeah, $15,000
Love it.
honorariums for him to speak. Okay. This is
Yeah. And you're gonna be inspired.
And you're gonna be
And you're gonna
inspired.
make some money.
Yep.
No question about it. Yes.
Definitely.
Oh my
definitely.
God.
But shout out to y'all though.
Oh, no,
Again,
no,
just
y'all
shout out to
dope.
y'all in the
Y'all dope,
platform
no doubt
and
about
taking
it.
your time, because y'all
Yeah.
don't get paid to
Yeah,
do
I
this.
do it, sure.
In the
Exactly.
studio and
and we
everything
really
is beautiful.
appreciate it.
I love it. I
Thank
love it.
you.
So yeah, just thank
Thank
y'all
you.
for telling our
Huge
stories
journey.
and using your connections
And
and
appreciate
resources.
y'all for having us. No doubt
Yes,
about it.
thank y'all.
Yeah.
Thank
No
y'all.
problem. No problem. So what I took away from tonight is basically aligning yourself.
Yeah.
Making sure you're
Yes.
in alignment with God, first of all, and
Yes.
then he'll
Sure.
make
Oh,
sure that
no
everything
question.
else lines
Yep.
up.
Mhm.
So, and the connections, and I'm really learning about networking and connections
Mhm.
because
Yes.
I'm really like kind of quiet and laid back too.
Right.
So I'm learning to go in the rooms and,
Yeah.
talk to people, just,
Right.
but it's just all has been like, overwhelming. I'll
Oh
say.
yeah. We
Just,
appreciate
just,
that.
just listening
Yeah.
to you guys talking.
Yeah, and just
Listen.
when you mention God, that's so amazing because
Mhm.
even me myself, and what I know, what I'm saying, it had to be the creator that put me in certain places
Yep.
at the right time because I couldn't
Yep.
be at. None of it was me, no doubt
Yeah,
about it.
none of
To
it.
be at the right place at the right time every time. It was,
Mhm.
oh my God, the journey been so
Mhm.
amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
And I'm just excited to see, where you guys go from here. I mean, I'm excited for WAGM.
Well, Kim gonna be a billionaire. I know that.
I keep aligning
Yeah,
myself
exactly.
with the right people because again, like he said, you can't be the top in your circle, so you have to align yourself with others. And so I
Sure.
have so many successful friends and colleagues who are doing great things, and I applaud them for every single thing, every
Yeah.
accomplishment. I'm showing up for them. I'm making sure I'm supporting them because I know if I'm giving off that good energy to be around them and support them, that it can only bounce back on me. And so I'm a firm believer that it doesn't. Oftentimes too, what rich people tell me all the time, like, it doesn't really matter how much I have if I'm connected to the people who have. So I'm really never going to be without, because I can make a phone call to a person that believes in me and they're going to make sure I'm okay.
Sure.
And so that's why I just want to grow to that platform where, basically I'm the lender. I'm giving everybody something. I'm making sure that we're all coming up and we're, being able to survive out here. And so I'm just grateful for it. Yeah. I'm grateful for it. And this is amazing. But I do just want to say, we always love the connections, but every connection is not for us. So you have to just remember that too. Yeah. Every connection is not for us. And sometimes it'll be hard to realize and understand that connection wasn't for you, but it's okay. But you still keep going.
And just to let Kim know, the longer you stay in business, you'll see that connection.
Yep.
And what that's not good for you.
Yep.
Because it's always the aura of the person.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? What they ask and what they say. I'm like,
and that's what I do all the
Right.
time. I be like this. I do too. I be like this. Why they say that?
See, you coming up for something.
Why they choose to use that word instead of saying it this way? Why they use it that way?
I just be like,
and you'll know that. You'll know that.
Yeah,
you'll
see it.
It'll
come.
Yeah.
It'll come.
But y'all have dropped some good stuff, and I'm sure when people go back and watch it, even like the guys will go back and drop their picture, because that's what they will do.
Yep. Let's go.
Yeah, guys, drop y'all picture.
Yeah, drop y'all's pictures.
Kim already said, listen.
Just to be around people and see what you guys are doing, it shouldn't intimidate anybody. It should inspire somebody.
Oh, sure,
and that's the purpose of WAGM Minute Podcast, is to inspire, encourage, and uplift one another.
Yes.
Like all day long. It's nothing else to it.
And y'all doing a great job with
y'all
that.
are.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
we definitely appreciate having
Keep it going.
Like Kim said, like he's out, and I gotta give flowers to Amber Hurley. Like I told her the other day, like I really appreciate her. And we just met her, but like sometimes people, it's just crazy. It's not crazy. It's sometimes now I think about
God's plan that in
it is like, but it's so surreal, because sometimes when you pray for stuff and you fasting and stuff like that or whatever, and you asking God for these things, and when they start happening, you're like, you really doing this?
Right. And you don't even know where it's coming from, and you're not even thinking. So you probably, whatever you was asking for or looking for, you didn't know it would be coming from Amber. Somebody else would cross in a different way. Yeah, exactly.
In a different form. Exactly. But you gotta be still and just be quiet and listen.
And let it
You
come.
got to be quiet. And it's okay to walk in silence. It's okay to walk in silence until you get to everything that you desire.
Yeah, so we got to shout out her, because for her. Well, we got to shout you out first, because you had the event. We saw Red was Princeton everywhere.
Yes, Red was everywhere.
Amazing.
Yes, it was.
Amazing.
So and then Amber, because she connected us with
KB.
KB. So
see,
we're forever grateful.
Oh yeah, no, thank y'all. We appreciate it.
Definitely appreciate it. So before we go, we always ask our guests how their time has been. I know you guys have said something a little bit, but we want to give you this time to reiterate how your time has been since you've been on WAGM Minute Podcast.
Oh man, my time has been great. We appreciate y'all. Definitely. I'm hoping I inspire people, to want to be entrepreneurs and to become entrepreneurs. But the struggle is real. And you just got to be two things: dedicated, and you know what I'm saying? And you got to be determined. And rather than anything that you do, and you do have a gift. No question about it. This right here, being on this podcast, is a gift for all of us. No doubt about it. To be able to put things out there and understand people, and let people understand our journey and what we're trying to take things to. So we appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Yep. And it's always like, I don't know everyone. I may be connected, but I don't know everyone. Sure. So, this right here opens up new doors for new opportunities and new relationships. So, I oftentimes try to stay behind the scenes and not be on the forefront of it. And, I'll be like, no, I don't want to do this. I want to do that. Yeah. But these right here, it gives you in relationships with new people. So this is very important. So again, like I said, I'm glad that you all are telling, different people's stories, because everyone has a voice and it needs to be told. So I just look forward to the future of everything. Again, I need y'all to make sure y'all pull out y'all phones, y'all social media, whatever. Make sure you follow iLive Entertainment. Is on Instagram, i.live.ent. I am Kim Wimbish PR. So make sure that you follow me. I am Kim Wimbish PR to keep up to date to all things going on. Shout out to one of my clients, Rivers Casino. Today we had over 1,000 people come out for new job opportunities. The casino is coming to Portsmouth. So that was today. We will have the next event coming up on June 22nd. It'll be back at the TCC Portsmouth, and we will be hiring for hospitality. But I just want to encourage you guys, because this is a casino. So they have have money, and there is some
Oh,
good
sure.
paying jobs.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
They
so
got a lot
even
of
from
money.
like
They
the
got a lot of
dealer,
money out
yeah,
there.
even from like the dealer jobs, you know, you may get a set fee, but those tips come in, baby. And when those tips come in, they're saying that, you know, people from previous casinos and things like that, you know, these are $100,000 jobs and things like that. So you just want to make sure that you're getting engaged and involved, but make sure you go to riverscasinoportsmouth.com. Shout out to all the Black investors that's in the casino. Shout out to all the people. If y'all want to invest in some cannabis, I have some opportunities. So make sure you're in my inbox, but you got to have big money because dispensaries are coming and other opportunities are coming. So you want to get involved. You want to get engaged right now. But again, just thank you all for this opportunity.
Yes.
See everybody on June 18th. Shout out to everyone who's going to help sponsor or be a part of June 3rd, the Special Needs Prom. Make sure you come out. Pride belongs to all of us. In the month of June, we are celebrating everyone and we're showing that we love all people. So make sure you come out to the Pride Festival downtown Portsmouth from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. There's going to be food trucks, local businesses, resources, and information. And so just make sure you come out and just continue. Again, you know, we can't always be everywhere. But make sure when you wake up once a month, you support somebody.
Sure.
Okay,
That's
support
it.
somebody and give back to something,
And-
no matter what it
and
is.
wait
one
again.
thing to
Let me
close
say
out,
this
we
right
there in
quick.
spirit,
Wait
though.
again, Minute would be there at Pride,
Oh, man,
and
that's
Blase Boutique
Yes.
is a vendor.
Yep. See?
Yes.
We out here.
Yeah.
See? Amazing.
Yeah. And we there in spirit. If we're not there physically.
Okay, yeah, he'll be there in spirit. We'll get a check from him. Okay, so just matter. We need a check for that too as well. Exactly, because he gonna be down there and yoke on us down the street from Pride, right? Tell me something.
Yeah, but come
Yeah,
on
I'm having
down
a,
to the yoke on us.
he gonna be having the LGBTQ brunch and stuff while we at the festival. So you know he gonna be engaged somehow, some way.
Yeah.
But no, just shout out to all
Are you
those
gonna
things.
bring us something to eat out
I
there?
might be cooking.
He could be cooking. You just never know.
Yeah, you never know.
All right.
So with that being said, any last words, Mr. Go Getter? Mr. KB?
No.
Kim?
Y'all, peace and blessings to everyone. Y'all stay up, stay encouraged, stay engaged. Make sure you make the right connections and just do what is ever led in your spirit. Y'all got this.
With that being said, we're gonna end it with our theme song, and we're gonna see you guys the 3rd, the 18th. Forget it. June, July,
month of
August,
June.
September, October.
Yeah, just see us. We out here.
Everybody,
We outside, we
Team
back
no
outside,
sleep.
man. We back
Team no
outside,
sleep.
man.
Team no sleep. You're right. Team no sleep. We out here.
Let's go. Yo, listen up, everybody. Have you heard the news?
Hey, y'all.
A brand new show that's breaking all the rules. Started out from BA and now we on the move from local to global because we got something to prove. We came from the bottom, now we at the tippy top to hold it down for our people because we all we got. It's a cold, cold world and we keeping it hot. With our future on the line, ain't no time to stop. That's ain't no having fun. Yeah, we say it like it is.
So, Brandon, this just happened. Have to
Go
call
get us on the team, yeah, we getting it done. And shout out to Travell, yeah, we number one. It started with a dream that turned into a vision. Educated new generations is our mission. Ears to the streets, and we steady politicking. If you ain't about to change, mind your business.
Now wait again, minute. Wave your hands with it. Wait again, minute. Wave your hands with it. Now wait again, minute. Wave your hands with it. We top six like we all up on the ground with it. Now wait again, minute. Wave your hands with it. Now wait again, minute. Wave your hands with it. Now wait again, minute. Wave your hands with it. We top six like we all up on the ground with it.
Good night.